Thank you, Sandy.
You're welcome.
The last two out if I can. That's all right. You heard, we talked to the. Ms. Webb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have a companion felony case with this or no?
No.
Okay, all right. Mr. Frost, we're gonna call this matter first.
Thank you.
This is the matter of the people versus Antoinette. What? Nope. Rowena Antoinette Webb. This is ticket number U61012321. One count. I want to get the right, what they actually charge with. Firearm ordinance violation. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost representing Miss Webb.
And Ms. Webb, can you state your name for the record, please?
Rowena Webb.
As for arraignment, Judge, we would stand mute, wait for my reading.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty to your client. How are we proceeding on this matter?
We wish to plead not guilty, Judge. My client denies doing it. We need to go to trial on it.
All right. Ms. Webb, would you like to have a bench or a jury trial on this matter? A
Can
bench
you
trial?
explain?
Judge, I'm sorry. Well, can Mr. Witt please keep his on mute? He's making all kinds of noises with bags.
Okay, Mr. Witt, we can hear you. You're not supposed to be eating in court, but I can see you with the bag. I don't know what you're doing. Keep yourself muted, okay? All right,
Sorry, Judge, I didn't mean to be heard.
it's over. All right. Ms. Webb, the difference between a jury trial and a bench trial, a jury trial is a trial with 6 individuals from the community who decide based on the evidence and the law. A bench trial is before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. I'll use that same law and information and decide based on that.
I'm sorry, you was breaking up, Miss Taylor. I can't hear you. You was breaking up.
Okay, let me do it again. So a jury trial is a trial before community members of the city of Detroit, 6 of them, and they decide based on the law and the evidence presented. That's witnesses. A bench trial is before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. I use that same information and the same law to make a determination. How would you like to proceed?
I guess jury.
Okay. All right. So we are currently not having jury trials in the building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this matter for a pre-trial on the date of April the 26th of 2022. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And at
You
that
said-
time, I'll see.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the date. You was breaking up.
Okay. One second.
Okay.
Okay, I said I'm gonna set it for a pre-trial on the date of April the 26th of 2022, April 26th, 2022, 8:30 a.m. At that point in time, I'll know better or not whether or not we can have jury trial. So we can't right now in the building, so I'll know then and be able to direct you and hopefully set a trial date at that point.
So if I would have picked the bench trial, it would have been on Zoom.
Yes.
Okay, well, can I do the bench trial? I didn't know. I do apologize about that. I didn't know if the courts weren't open for us to come in.
Like, you don't have to rush it or anything like that. It's 100% up to you. It doesn't matter. I'm not telling you you can't have it. I'm just letting you know kind of where the court is right now because of COVID.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk over you, but
Miss Webb, don't give up your constitutional rights to a jury trial simply because you want to get this over with, okay?
No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm just saying, due to COVID, I would want it to be on Zoom.
Oh, okay. And if it's on Zoom, it has to be a bench trial, so that's before myself.
Yes, ma'am.
You want it that way, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Webb, you had an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private about your case and about your rights,
Yes, ma'am.
and we had a discussion on the record today about the difference between a bench and a jury trial. At this point in time, it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial via Zoom in front of myself as the trier and finder of fact. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set this for a bench trial on the date of May the 17th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Ma'am, that's gonna be via Zoom. Okay, any witnesses that you want to have for that need to be present as well for that day of May the 17th, 2022 via Zoom. Tell them that, I don't know if you have any witnesses or not, I'm just letting you know so that they can be prepared for that day as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna set your bond at $0
Yes, ma'am.
per person. And you're all set, okay? We'll see you back on May the 17th via Zoom, the same way you Zoomed in today, but at 9 o'clock in the morning. Have any witnesses that you want present with you at that time on Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay.
May 17th. That gives you enough time? May 17th. What happened? All right, see you tomorrow. Thank you. All right, MD Zaman, is it Zaman? Okay, unmute for me. Can you ask you to unmute?
Yes.
Is it Zaman?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the matters of the people versus MD Zaman. This is ticket number P1220248, one count, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1218125, one count 6 to 10 miles over posted speed, one count dirty, obscure, improperly placed, displayed plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost representing Mr. Zaman.
And Mr., can you please state your name for the record?
MD Zaman.
Mr. Witt, what are you doing? You gotta sit still.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to a plug so that my phone doesn't die.
Okay. Mr. Frost, what are we doing on him?
My client says he didn't do it, Judge. He said he had valid insurance at the time. He denies the obscure plates and denies speeding. Therefore, we need to set this matter for hearings.
Okay. All right, Mr. Zeman, can you please raise your right hand?
Yeah.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a trial in this matter. Do you want to have a jury trial? That's before 6 citizens of the city of Detroit, or do you want a bench trial? That's before myself as the trier and finder of facts. How do you want to proceed?
Mentioned.
So-
You know
Understand.
what I'm talking about, Mr. Zeman?
Yeah, I mean, no understand what you say. Again, please.
Do you need an interpreter, sir? I thought we talked, but I'm beginning to think you may need an interpreter because you keep looking over at somebody who's giving you information. I thought you and I were talking earlier, but do you need an interpreter? Do we need to adjourn this for an interpreter to be here?
No.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay.
So how do you want us to proceed? You want a bench or a jury trial? Then you look over to the side again. Now, the attorney just told you, do you need somebody to help you with the interpretation? If you are looking for someone to talk to, who's kind of like your counsel, do you understand what we're saying so far? Let me ask that first.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, are you just looking to someone because you're having a consultation with them about what you should do?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yes.
That's not the answer to my question. I'm gonna adjourn this for an interpreter. What language do you speak? What's your name?
Yeah. It's Bengali. Bengali.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
How long
thank
do I
you,
need to
Judge.
get the interpreter?
I would have brought it to your
No problem.
attention earlier. I would have brought it to your attention earlier, but I thought he and I had a conversation earlier without a problem.
I understand. It's all right. Bangladesh. She's here for an arraignment. Sir, can you come back this week or would you prefer to come back next week when I can get somebody to interpret for you?
Next week.
Okay, next week sometime, what day? Yeah, it's gonna be a morning time, so are there days that are better than other days?
No.
Can you do February 7th? That's next Monday at 8:30 a.m.?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, February 7th at 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna have an interpreter and I'm gonna set your bond at $0 person.
Okay.
That concludes this hearing. Thank you. We'll see you
Thank
guys.
you.
Same way you zoomed in today, zoom in that day. We'll have somebody though that can talk to you about everything, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. Mr. Brenner White, I'm sorry. Y'all doing a lot. Mr. White, you gotta stop moving too. It's too much.
I was
We
just
gotta
trying
have
to,
court. People gotta find places to sit still.
I'm not moving anymore.
I know you're not moving, but somebody else is moving now, so it's distracting. See, you can't see the whole screen. Like I can see the whole screen, I can see the whole scene. And it just turns into a whole bunch of people walking around. It distracts me from what I'm doing. So then if you're talking, I see you, sir, but I know, but okay, is this not a good day? We need to adjourn this for another day? See the point, see, court. If you were in court, you wouldn't be able to be doing all this. You would just have to sit stationary for a moment and handle this matter. So I just need you to hold tight. I understand that you're working. Just hold tight for 1 second, please. Mr. Witt,
Yes.
call your matter. This is the matter of the people versus Bernier Witt. This is U-Ticket 619-70621. One count of indecent or obscene conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost representing Mr. Witt.
And Mr. Witt, can you state your name for the record, please?
Brenner Witt.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment. How are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, we would wait for him a reading stand mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
And then an offer has been made to my client. My client wishes to avail himself of that offer if the court will allow him to.
All right. You want to take advantage of the offer, sir?
I want to accept the offer.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
Nothing other than the offer that I accepted.
All right. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes,
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward with this plea today?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of September the 13th of 2021. Were you in the area of Ward and is it Interplay? Intervale Streets in the city of Detroit?
Actually, I was up closer to Schoolcraft and Warren, but we can stipulate to that. The facts are the same regardless of the location.
Okay, you were in that area though, and did you act in a disorderly manner in that area, sir?
I did.
All right, satisfied, Attorney Frost?
Satisfied.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of disorderly conduct. Sir, I have a few things that you need to complete before we can close this matter out. One, you have to have an HIV/STI test, okay? I don't
Okay.
have to know the results. You just have to take the test, okay?
Okay.
You also have to attend the misdemeanor morality class.
Okay.
And then you have to pay my fine of $300. Okay? I'm going to give you some time to obviously complete these tasks before I close it out. Do you need 3 or 4 months to be able to complete these tasks, these 3 tasks?
I'd like to take the 4 months.
Okay, I can give you 4 months. I just want to make sure that you get everything done, okay, and you don't feel rushed at doing it. The class is not too long, but you do have to pay for it, I believe. So I just want to make sure you get more than enough time to be able to take care of everything before I close it out, okay?
Okay.
All right. You got a question?
Yes. Since we're doing this on Zoom, will you be emailing me the information or?
No.
Or
So what I'm
something
gonna
down
do is you need to write this down. So you need a sheet of paper. I'm gonna give you a phone number you can call so they can tell you how you can take the class and get the test.
I need to get a pencil or something.
Okay, get a pencil.
Okay.
Wait, hurry up. Give me 4 months. Yeah.
Judge, I have to go out to my vehicle. I'll be right back.
Okay, sir, we'll pass on this matter until you do that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let me do Mr. White in the meantime while we're waiting for that. This is the matter of the people versus James White. This is ticket number SP 124498881. One count of reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, if it please the court, Wayne Frost representing Mr. White.
Mr. White, can you state your name for the record and please take off your hat?
James Edward White III.
This is the time, that date and time set for an arraignment, I believe.
Waive formal reading of the information and stand mute.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Eh,
Mr.
eh.
White. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Frost.
At this time, Judge, we just need to set this matter for trial. Rather than a pretrial, let's go directly to trial in this matter. From what my client has told me, there's no reason for a pretrial.
Okay, all right. I don't think he was gonna get an offer anyway. On his record. All right.
I haven't seen his record, Judge. I just know what he's told me.
Mr. White, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. White, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me that you want to have a trial of this matter. Is that going to be a bench trial that's before me as the trier and finder of the fact? Or is that going to be a jury trial between 6 citizens of the city of Detroit who would decide based on the facts and the information presented?
Bench trial.
Okay, that's gonna be before myself. Of May the 17th, 2022. Hold on a minute. May 18th. Okay, just one day forward. 2022, it's gonna be at 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. Okay, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, slow down. You know, if you get any more tickets or anything like that, they're gonna come to me. Okay?
I got a question. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's okay. That concludes this hearing. You can go ahead and go off the record, Sandy. Yes.
Can I? Do we have anything sooner? I recently applied for the police department.
You what?
I know some people. I recently applied for the police department.
And you know why I paused to look, they gonna look at your drive.
They already did.
You know you got some tickets in default too, right? That you need to pay?
Yeah. I talked to the lady this morning. I kept calling about the tickets and they kept saying they wasn't in the system. Then all of a sudden they're in default, but I talked to my recruiter and the officers for the tickets that I got. They have agreed to.
Mr. White, don't talk about the case. Okay, don't say anything about the case itself. Nothing about the case that's before this judge.
Okay.
It's civil infractions. His other tickets are civil infractions. Do we have a super day? My last week. What if he what? What I get his birthday? Okay, Mr. White. February 23rd, 2022, 9 a.m. Bond 0 personal. Be in a place where you're not moving around, please, and thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Of course. Bye. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Judge,
Yes.
when you were talking to Mr. White, you had told me to go off the record with that case. Did you want to put it on the record, what you just told him? Because I wasn't writing it.
I can't while he gets off. I can do it just while he's off. I'm going back on the record for the matter of Keith versus James White. Ticket number SP 1244981. Mr. Frost, can you just state your name for the record real quickly?
Wayne Frost, P51-457.
All right, and he signed off, but before he did request a sooner bench trial date in lieu of the fact that he is seeking some other employment opportunities. So I am doing it on February the 23rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. His bond is set at $0 personal, and he is aware of this case. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Back on the matter of the people versus Bernier Witt. Am I saying it right?
Brenner, it's okay.
Brenner Witt. Okay. You ticket 619-70621. Please state your name for the record, starting with counsel.
Wayne Frost.
And Mr. Witt.
Brenner Witt.
All right. Mr. Witt just stepped away temporarily so that he could get a sheet of paper so that he could be able to write down his terms and conditions. Sir, that's going to be the HIV STI test. I don't have to know the results, just you have to take it. The misdemeanor morality class. And a $300 fine. I'm going to give you a phone number and they'll be able to guide you with finding that class and getting that test. It's 313-965-3414. Okay.
313-965-3414.
That's right. I'm going to give you until, that's good. I'm going to give you until May 31st, 2021 to complete all these tasks. That gives you 4 months, okay?
Okay.
All right. You can,
How do I notify you that I've completed the HIV test?
that's a review. It's gonna be, so you'll just have the sheet. When you call that number, they'll help you get it verified. So they'll tell you, but you'll get the sheet and be able to tell you, okay?
It's the same number for the morality class and the HIV?
Yeah, I gave you the number for what's our probation department. So you're not going to be on probation, but they know all the numbers. They have like all the connections for it, okay? All right, so you're not on probation. You're gonna be up for a review on May 31st. It's a Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. Sign back in the Zoom the way you did today.
Yeah.
And then as long as you've completed all the tasks, I'll close this matter out, okay, under this order of time.
It's May 31st at 9?
8:30.
8:30? Okay.
Okay,
All right. Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome. If there's nothing further, you have any questions, sir?
I have no questions.
All right, then that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
look forward to you completing this. If you need some additional time at that time, because I know sometimes get a little tight, let us know and I can extend it one time for you, okay? But hopefully you can get everything done in 4 months.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Yes, okay. And Attorney Frost, you should have received the other 3 offers.
I have not, but I may have, but I did not check. Let me
Okay.
get them.
Okay.
I've talked to everyone, Judge, whenever the court's ready.
All right, Mr. Frost, we're gonna get everybody out right now. Kyle Williams,
Yes, how you doing?
I said Kyle Williams, not Sheldon Williams, Kyle Williams.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm gonna call your matter now. This is the matter of the people versus, are you driving, Mr. Williams?
No, I'm pulling over right now. I was on my way to work.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pulled over.
Kyle Williams, I'm gonna call your matter first. This is the matter of the people versus Kyle Williams. This is ticket number P1219504. Count 1, disregard traffic control device, construction zone. Count 2, fail to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost.
All right, sir, can you state your name for the record?
Kyle Williams.
All right. This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the information.
Wait for my reading of the information and stand mute.
This time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I have had a chance to speak with my client. My client cannot legally plead guilty to the offer that was made to him. Therefore, we're going to have to set this matter for a bench trial, Judge.
All right. Mr. Williams, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. All right. Did you have an opportunity to listen, to speak with an attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
Uh,
That would have been Mr. Frost.
yes,
All right. And he's telling me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to proceed?
yes,
All right. I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of May the 17th, 2022. That's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal.
all right,
Okay?
thank you.
If there's nothing else, that concludes this hearing. We'll see you back on May 17th via Zoom. Is it going to be via Zoom? So use the same number to log in, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Mr. Sheldon Williams, you can unmute yourself now, sir.
I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Sheldon Williams. This is U ticket 620-06921. One count of indecent or obscene conduct. Also calling but not on the docket. These matters are scheduled for March the 14th, 2022. Case number SP 1241215. Count 1, open alcohol and motor vehicle driver. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Wayne Frost, Your Honor.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
Sheldon Williams.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the information. How are we proceeding?
Wait for my reading of the information and stand mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on the client's behalf.
At this time, Judge, my client, I did not know about the 2 other cases. However, talking to my client about the one case that I did know about, he was asking for a pretrial so that he had a chance to think about the offer that was being made to him. So we would request a pretrial for everything. Perhaps we can bundle everything at the same time.
All right, Mr. Williams, I'm going to make this for a pretrial on the date of April the 26th, 2022. at 8:30 a.m. That gives you a lot of time to think about what the consequences are and think about these offers. You're also having another attorney who will speak to you that day to answer any further questions you may come up with. It's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. That's in the morning. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
All right.
All right, there's nothing further. That is via Zoom. So Zoom back in the morning instead.
You
Yes.
said April the 26th.
Yes,
All right.
okay, April 26th, 8:30 a.m. Zero,
All right.
okay? All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you. And Ms. West?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call your matter now. This is the matter of the people versus Kiana West. This is ticket number P 1218303. One count failed to signal. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, may I please the court, Wayne Frost.
And Ms. West, can you state your name, please?
Kiana West.
Is something distracting you, ma'am?
No.
Okay. This is a date and time set for an arraignment. How are we proceeding?
Wait formal reading of the information and stand mute.
This time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
An offer has been made to my client. I've explained that offer. The people are willing, have made this offer. My client wishes to avail herself of that if the court will.
Is that right, Ms. West?
Yes.
Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ms. West, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of July 12th of 2021. Do you remember driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Schoolcraft and Granville streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were you stopped by police officers?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you, ma'am?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Is there stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Stipulate.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2 as charged, failure to display, dismiss counts 1 and 3 of this particular ticket. Ms. West, are you currently employed?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days? What's going on over there, Ms. West? Why you keep putting your hand up?
Oh no, I was moving my tickets that I had. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Making sure you had all your tickets.
Yeah.
Okay. This should be all of them for my courtroom at least, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna assess you a fine of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until March. Is that right? Yeah, we already have February. March the 2nd of 2022 to have that paid, okay?
Okay.
Because tomorrow's February, so. All right, so
Yeah.
if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am, okay? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tammy.
You're all right. You have a good day, okay, ma'am? You okay?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.